There's a shift you can feel across S6, and it's not subtle. In the last 24 hours, the mood around Sheffield Wednesday has changed from dread to something supporters almost forgot existed: relief. For years under Stefan Chansiri, fans have been bracing themselves for the next sanction, the next financial worry, the next stretch of silence. Now, suddenly, the tone feels different. Instead of isolation, there's openness. Instead of fear, there's movement. Behind the scenes, what once sounded like vague reassurances has started to turn into something real. The club, stuck in a cycle of crisis management for so long, is finally edging towards a more stable and structured future, with negotiations that feel active rather than just talk. What matters most this week isn't just progress, it's alignment. Talks with the English Football League have produced something that's been missing at Wednesday for years: clarity. While sanctions for next season haven't been formally confirmed yet, there's now a shared understanding of what an acceptable path looks like. That matters. It shows the league, the club's leadership, and the incoming ownership are finally pulling in the same direction. A few weeks ago, the threat of further points deductions made any kind of planning almost impossible. Now, that sense of paralysis is starting to lift. The gridlock that once made a takeover feel out of reach is giving way to a coordinated push to get this deal done. At the center of it all is David Storch, leading the Arise Consortium alongside his son Michael and Tom Costin. According to Alex Miller of The Star, Storch has come forward publicly in a way Wednesday fans simply aren't used to. He confirmed that a major obstacle has been cleared following positive talks with the EFL and said he's flying into the UK for a crucial week of meetings. But it's not just the update that stands out, it's the approach. Storch has even invited supporters to come up and speak to him if they see him around Sheffield. That one gesture cuts through years of distance between ownership and fans. It points to something different, something more open and accountable. And this isn't just symbolic. Storch being in Sheffield is being viewed internally as a turning point. It allows the process to move from negotiation to action. The focus now is making sure the club can hit the ground running as soon as the deal is completed. That means putting the right football structure in place, aligning recruitment, and bringing stability back to a squad that's been living with uncertainty. The language coming from Arise is also telling. This isn't being framed as damage limitation, it's being framed as rebuilding. A promise to fight for the best possible outcome suggests proper investment, better organisation, and a long-term plan. For a club that's spent years drifting and losing its identity, this is about restoring pride as much as results. So here's the question for every owl watching this unfold. If you saw David Storch walking through Sheffield city centre this week, what would you actually say to him? Would it be thanks, doubt, or a demand for proof? Are you ready to believe again, or has a decade of false dawns made that impossible? Because make no mistake, this is a defining moment.